Well, at every moment of every day, all you people care about on television, like on the celebrity shows and all, is and you want to follow them, and because they have a wonderful life now in this little short waiting room, and people like me that are really a prophet are not going to be wanted or listened to. Therefore, we're not wanted in a church because what good is the word of God if nobody wants to hear it? And what good would be there be to be a church? So that they have to tell you what you want to hear and not what I've told them to tell you. I am the word of God, and I know you don't believe it because of the other movies I've posted that are funny and berserk and bizarre. But I don't really care because it was already written that nobody would, and it does hurt me when people, especially these celebrities and stuff who I've emailed and told this over years and years ago, Fox News, Wave 3, and they sit there and they post stuff purposefully that they know that God will hate and that'll hurt me because of what I've said, and they don't believe it and they don't want to, and that's fine. They don't have to. God lets people sin for the purpose of wrapping the stupid devil up and not even telling them until the end what's going on and keeping it hidden in parables. That's why even the beginning of the Bible was written that way, to keep the meaning hidden and wrap him up time in a knot in space time and then throw the first heaven and earth away with him in it and all these stars and hot things, and it'll get crushed smaller than a photon and flee away with them. And so you can go ahead and try to hurt me all you want, and you do, and I'm telling you that because you wouldn't be guilty of sin if I lied and told you no, you don't hurt me, and I'm too proud to tell you that, because then what sin is anybody doing? They don't know any better. If I didn't tell them what not to do, they wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it anyway, because they don't ever do what God says. That's why He told them to do it. And yeah, I forgive you. That's why I'm not you. That's what forgiveness of sins is. It means you don't become like the person who hurt you. I'm not going to go out and try to get even with these people or do what a terrorist does, because God doesn't even do that. He lets them do it. That's the purpose for them being here and sinning all the time, especially against Christ, with the false Christ and the false prophet. The false Christ tells you, I forgive you, my son, no matter what, and just over and over and over. You can buy that, your favorite word that he put up there on your refrigerator, and buy that. You can also do all kinds of stupid shit, and you do. And in this day and age, what you consider a sin is not necessarily a sin. You're the sin. Because even though I drink alcohol, I'm not jumping off buildings like your kids are, trying to get on television while you keep paying them to do it. You're the loser. You're the sick, and you're the weak. If you don't believe it, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me any. I'm getting in heaven because I'm a prophet and I'm turning into a saint. I do all this work for people to entertain them for free. And I spend my time hours and hours every day thinking about the universe and gravity and why God did all He did, and thinking about what I can do to change is the most important. That's what the revelation of Christ is really there to do, is to tell you what to do to change. It's not there to lead you there so you can tell people, oh, the end's coming tomorrow or the end's coming next week. Ooh, that'll be nice, wouldn't it? Like your movies, because then you don't have to go to work anymore. That's really the only reason you hate money so much, that you want to win the lottery, because you hate prices on everything and you hate work, and so you have more of it to do. And you're a slave. You're not free. And this country is great because it's a business person that made this place, and that's the one that he's talking about. It's a thief that's legal. It made this world so wonderful, didn't it? Remember that every time you take something back to your stupid store that you can't afford anyway.